Hey y'all, what is good? It's your girl Ganjanae and I'm live, baby. Okay, surprise, surprise. I am doing a live tonight. Okay. Y'all know I usually don't do shows on Saturdays, but honey, we are going to do one tonight. Okay. All right. So, yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. I hope y'all are having an amazing day. Okay. All right. Let me see who's here. 1 second. Let's see. Let's see. Happy Serenity Saturday. Yes, I like that. Yes, okay. Happy Saturday, y'all. And yes, please like the video. Okay. Hey, Devin. Hey, love. Hey, Julia. Hey, love. Hey, Jazzy. Hey, love. You said, hey, Queen, enjoyed the show last night. Happy Saturday. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. Hey, Cece. Happy Saturday. Hey, Ro. Yes, yes. Hey, darling Nikki. Happy Saturday. Thank you so much for being here, y'all. Okay. I am happy to be here as always. It's always a vibe with y'all. Okay. Yes, yes. Let me go ahead and make my little announcements and we will get right into the show. Okay. Um, 1 second. All right. So here's my Buy Me a Coffee link if you would like to support the channel. Okay. There's also super chats and super stickers available as well as Cash App. Okay. Or feel free to support me by just hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button, hit the notification bell while you at it, okay? I mean, you might as well, okay? And if y'all have any tea that y'all want me to talk about on this here channel, go ahead and send it to this email. I know that's easier for some people. Or feel free to hit me up on either one of my social media platforms. That is my Instagram and my Twitter on the screen, okay? Yes, yes. Also, y'all, I do want to apologize for yesterday. I did fall asleep. Okay. I did. I had a long ass day. Okay. I had a long ass day. So, I was a little foggy, but we gonna get it together tonight. I did take me a little nap before I got up here, so I should be good. I should be good. I had such a busy schedule. So yeah, I'm so sorry for that, y'all. I really am, okay? But anyways, y'all, let's go ahead and get into. Oh, hey, princess. Hey, love. Yes, yes. Let's go ahead and get into it, y'all. All right. Oh, yeah. Also, um, let me go ahead and share, excuse me, the Discord link real quick because tomorrow we will be watching Baddies. So if you're interested, okay, I know a lot of people stopped watching it, but I don't know, child. I'm just trying to see what's going on. I'm just being nosy, and a lot of people do watch it. So if you're interested, go ahead and join the Discord. I'm gonna get the link here real quick and share it in the chat. Okay. 1 second. Okay, there we go. So if y'all are interested again, just click that link and just join, okay? Yes, yes. All right, y'all. Just wanted to say that because I will forget. I be forgetting sometimes. But with that being said, y'all, let's go ahead and get into it, okay? Let's go ahead and get into it. Oh, you was calling me? Oh, my phone must have been on silent, girl, because I didn't hear a damn thing. Okay. Oh, you cooking dinner? What you cooking? Yes, naps are important. And the way my sleep schedule is, okay, I need to get it together. But I be doing like I just do so much, y'all. But I'm gonna try to, next time I'm gonna just take me a little nap. before I go on or something like that. Oh, thank you, Ro. Thank you. I know. I just feel bad. So I did want to say something. I did. You said the older you get, the more naps become a thing. Girl, hello. Okay. For real. For real. Adulting is tiring. Okay. He said, no problem, gang. We had a good time in the comment. Yeah, a few of us. We never saw Crazy Love before. I'm so weak. Yeah, it was playing up. Child. Yes, I must have fell clean asleep. Okay. I, I smooth fell asleep. Oh, your sleep schedule is horrible too. Yes, girl. I'm trying to get it together. But I don't know. It's crazy because like I'm a night owl, but I'm also like a morning person at the same time. So like it's crazy. I think it's my schedule. Because I be having to get up real early when I have to go to work and all that. So the naps are a necessity. Absolutely. Absolutely is. Rest is important for sure. Hey Bridget. I'm good. How are you on this lovely Saturday? On this Saturday Night Live. Y'all making a cheesy chicken broccoli. Ooh, and rice casserole. Okay. That sounds good. That sounds real good. You said like Persian cat, sleepy time central. Yeah, just cute, sleepy. Yes, I love cats. Leftover chicken I'm gonna use to make tamales. Okay. Ooh, I ain't had me a good tamale in a minute. That sounds so good. He said I enjoyed that last night live looking at Crazy. Yeah, Crazy Love. Oh, okay. Okay, well I'm glad it was playing while I was knocked out. Yes. I watched it back and I was kind of like watching it too and um yeah, it was interesting looking back at that, them videos, them episodes. Okay. But yeah, y'all, I just wanted to check the comments real quick. But let's get into it, okay? So I kind of want to go back over this whole divorce situation, quote unquote, okay? Um, 1 second. What's going on my Instagram? 1 second. There we go. I have to get another link. Okay, y'all. So let me pull it up here once again. All right. We're gonna run it back real quick. Okay. Um, 1 second, okay. Because I just had to start my Instagram all the way over. Hold on, y'all. Whew. I'm just glad. I thought my internet was going out. Like, please, no, not right now. 1 second. Okay. So let's look back at this post that Chrisean had posted on her Twitter. Okay. Let me put my banner up here real quick. Boom. All right, y'all. Let me share my screen here. 1 second. All right. So shout out to Circus of Blues. Okay. It says Chrisean announces that she has separated herself from Blueface because he uses her and is not faithful behind closed doors. She also went at Jaden after Jaden reacted to Chrisean unfollowing Blueface after he posted his kids. Okay. So it says, are you okay? Do you need attention? Nothing have to do with his beautiful kids. You crashing out about Blueface again. He's not the prize. If it's community D, I don't trust him. I've decided dissociate to leave the man alone and focus on my career and the purpose Jesus called for me in the first place. Okay. I took a risk. That risk ran its course. I'm just falling back in the public and behind closed doors. He's selfish. and not faithful person, getting cheated, or open relationships are toxic. Paying his bills and running a restaurant and taking off from my career because he's insecure isn't worth my efforts or good intentions. Being used by a greedy person isn't growth. Growth is actually leaving him. Jason Lee can play back the footage of you crashing out over him coming to his son. You, the bitter one, you want beef so bad for no reason. It's like you have no identity. Okay. All right. Ciao. It's so much to clock in this paragraph. Okay. It's so much to clock. Um, I mean, I'm just wondering why, like, what caused the change of heart. Okay, change of heart, change of mind, like, because this is kind of like random. Okay, I mean, we all knew this was going to happen eventually. This. I mean, I've been saying I don't think this situation is ever going to work out, no matter how much you try to force it. No, um, it still kind of happened pretty quickly. They just literally did a interview. Remember when she finally got him to do the little jail interview? Like what was that, like last week or the week before? Like it wasn't that long ago. Okay. Okay, 1-2 weeks later, they unfollowing each other again. Okay. For the 1 millionth time. So it's just like, this is the time where I would like her to come live, and you got some explaining to do, because, well, you don't have to explain nothing, but I would like to know what happened. Okay, why is she all of a sudden like, oh, I'm gonna leave him alone, I'm throwing in the towel, okay, and I'm gonna focus on me. Okay, I don't know. It's kind of, I don't know. I would like to know though. Okay. Okay, but regardless, it's crazy how now she's turning back to Jesus. Okay. Again, again for the 50th time. Okay. Like, why does it take for you to have to have a falling out with this man to want to turn back to Christ? Okay. It's crazy. It's just you can't sit on the fence. Like, I'm not gonna knock nobody trying to get right with God, but at the same time, it's like, is it genuine, or is it just something to distract you because um your real guy, who is Blueface, ain't effing with you right now. Okay, so, child. And then, like, just posting this alone, just like you talked about crashing out. Okay, you literally are responding to people in paragraphs, novels. Okay, a person who's truly unbothered and not crashing out ain't doing none of that. Okay, they're not going to even respond. They're not even going to give it a response. But this is the thing about Chrisean too. Only thing she truly responds to is when, you know, her and Blueface are at odds. Then she gets up here and tries to either explain why, or, you know, this time she's basically saying she's cutting ties to this man, or with this man. Okay. So, child. But it's mighty funny how this happened right after Blueface did post them kids back on his Instagram. Okay. Because remember, they was archived by whoever. Okay. Now he got them back up. Um, he did when we checked last night. I remember he still had the little post of him and Chrisean on there, but I wonder if he took it down by now. We gonna check. We gonna check, but yeah. Is she feeling some type of way because he posted his kids, and then she turned around and posted Junior now on her page. Like, I don't know. It's strange to me. Very strange. Okay, but let's see. I'm gonna skim through some of these comments real quick. It says all I can say is good luck dissociating yourself with someone who you literally have 7 tattoos of. Okay. Oh, the imaginary marriage over that quick. Yeah, they say they're loving this new Jaden. Yeah, these folks weren't legally married. If y'all believe that they was, y'all slow too. Right. Mm-mm-mm. Crazy. No, but for real though. You already knew. We clocked it over here. We been said, like, come on now, they not married. They not married. And her fans, or shall I say stands, you know, they was swearing up and down she was Mrs. Porter. Oh, they really married. They really married. Okay, loud and wrong. Okay, loud and wrong. Oh, child. They like to call us haters, but it's crazy how we be on point though. Okay, are we truly haters, or do we just have a good judgment of character? Okay. Hello? All right. So yeah, let me check y'all's comments. Hold on, y'all, I got a cough. Okay. I'm back. Sorry about that, y'all. My allergies been acting up today, so if I might have to cough and sneeze, so I'm gonna go on mute real quick, do it, then come back on. Okay. Just to let y'all know. Let me check y'all's comments. Let's see. 1 second. Oops. Hey, Michelle. Hey, love. 1 second. I see you, mean beans. Hey, love. Hey, sis. Oh, here goes Siri, y'all. Let's see. You said Krishan late to the party. Jade in the blueprint. Child, right. You said I was on another live just now and say you was live and I quickly exit. Aw, thank you, Bridget. You said to come to my favorite YouTuber, Ganjane Speak to Family. Aw, you are so sweet. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm glad you be enjoying the lives, girl. I really do. Yes, thank you so much. That's so sweet. Yes, definitely projection. Yeah, pure projection. Yes, that part. Hey, Michelle. Let's see. Did I get you awake? I can't remember. I'm so happy to see you live on Saturday. Aw, I'm so happy to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Yes. We are live on Saturday. You said so when she spoke on Jaden business with her ex best friend, that was her looking for attention. Exactly. Clock it, Dorothy. Hello. Okay. Okay. Cause who asked? Nobody. All right. Who asked her for her opinion? I think the interview was a pre-recorded phone call. Mm, it probably was. And then she probably you know, put all the clips together that, didn't make her look bad or think it didn't make her look bad. Okay. For sure. Definitely edit it. Let's see. You said, what is it about Jaden that makes Chrisean write these essays? Girl, that's what I'm trying to figure out. But you swear, you're not crashing out your damn self, okay? I'm sorry, but it's crazy to me. Insane. Insane. You said, watch what happens in 24 hours. Oh shoot. And in 24 hours you done got unfollowed, and he posted a picture of his other, okay, side chick as his profile picture. Damn. Again? Like, how many times is she gonna allow him to just like make her look so stupid? This man to make her look so stupid, dumb. Okay. Like, and she be just still googly eyed over him. It's mind boggling to me. Okay. Like, he is not that, like, he is not all that to be doing all that over, okay?
You're a dummy, bitch.
A mess. A mess. Yes, like the video, okay? Please and thank you. You said Blueface broke up with Chrisean first? So she put out before Blue did. Right. That's what I'm saying. She always does that. Anytime they fall out, she try to be the first person on the internet trying to explain herself or what happened and all that, okay? Hey, Natasha. Hey, sis.
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh. Sorry, y'all. You said she about to be with that pastor in Nigeria. I am so weak, child. I can. I cannot. I cannot. You said I think she's obsessed with Jaden. Fatal attraction. Allegedly, she doesn't love herself. Right. She definitely is. Because, Blueface, he got all kind of females he be messing with. When it comes to Jaden, okay, they have that forever tie, and that's them kids. Okay. And that's why I feel like she had Junior. She wanted that. Everybody wants to say, Jaden wants to be Chrisean so bad. Are you sure? Because to me, it's looking like it's the other way around. Okay. Okay. She was not playing. She was fighting for that spot, honey. Literally. Like, literally fighting for her spot. Okay. Like, that's crazy. Yeah, I don't think it's genuine at all. Sorry. Sorry. Because if it was, then, you know, with or without a man, you would be, you know, keep your commitment to the real God, okay? The one and the only, okay? Period. Um you said not one time that she mentioned being a mother. Yeah, focusing on her baby. Not once. Okay. Over here complaining about stuff that she don't volunteer to do, And that's what gets me. Like, people be wanting me to have, well, not me, but just they be wanting people to have sympathy for this girl. Okay, when like, come on now. You could feel bad for her, but I don't. Everything that's happening in her life is due to her own decisions. How she moved, okay? So why should I feel bad for somebody that, for one, is not a good person, for two, has done a lot of people wrong, okay? And plays with God. I'm supposed to feel bad for her? Huh? Hello? Okay. It's crazy to me, you know. And it'd be different if it was just like a first time thing, but it's like this girl has always been doing the same old BS, same stuff over and over again. Okay. So it's just like, can we really feel bad? Look at what she does. Look at how she acts. And this is who y'all glorify? This is who y'all praise? Okay. Couldn't be me, child. Okay. Have at it. Like for real. You said why she never gave energy to any of the other women? Exactly. No, I don't get it. But for some reason she feels the need to respond to Jaden. And you know why? Because that hit a nerve. When Jaden posted that, because Jaden want to be petty, as she has every right to be. I mean, Chrisean always got on this internet talking down about this girl. And that's another thing. Y'all stay trying to say, oh, we talking about Chrisean, we talking about Chrisean that. And y'all be over there talking about Jaden like a dog. So what's the difference? Okay. I don't like I be confused. All right. I don't understand it. But anyways, okay. Clearly Jaden had her bothered to the point where she literally got on Twitter and posted this long ass paragraph that nobody give a damn about. Okay. We been knew this. We been saying this. Okay. Nothing in this paragraph. Okay. We haven't said or been saying for the past damn near a year. Okay. Damn near. Okay. Okay, because one thing about it, yes, we gonna clock Chrisean and her antics and her BS. But see, we be clocking Blueface too, okay, because he's most definitely not innocent. He played a role in this too. Okay. Even Carlissa, we don't hold her accountable. Okay, so it's not about the person, it's about how people be moving, the type of stuff that they say, how they treat people. All right, that's what I'm looking at. And that's where I make my judge of character or how I see that person. Okay. And one thing about it over here, we're not legally blind. All right. We see she for what it is. Okay, honey. That's all it is. It's called discernment. It's called discernment. Okay.
But I cannot see. I'm legally blind.
I'm just I'm just like, it's a different kind of world with me. Okay? And I see things the way I'm supposed to. Sometimes.
Okay. Ciao. Okay. 1 second. Let's see. You said I want out of the group chat. And y'all know damn well she ain't focusing on the Lord. Yeah, this is just a play, and anybody that falls for it is goofy. Exactly. Okay, because let's talk about it. She literally was just like actually right when she got out of jail. All of a sudden she was like, oh, I'm a healed woman. I'm changed. You know, I'm just gonna do things differently and I'm gonna, get right with God, yada yada yada. Okay. Then she went on somebody's podcast. Okay, what's his name? Jamal Bryant went on his podcast and was saying all kind of biblical stuff and the Lord, what she be doing, okay? Trying to clean up her image. All right. Only to later, okay, go on Beagle Live talking shit about people, okay? I think she was on Instagram doing it. No, I think it was TikTok too, okay? Just talking about people being nasty, okay? Cussing up a storm, all right? Only to then go right back. Okay, let's not forget this girl got baptized, okay? In the holy water. Okay. only to then try to run, spin a block on Jesus Christ. Okay. I don't it, come on now. Obviously, this girl, you can't do both. You can't do both, okay? Especially with Christianity, that's different because when it's religion, they have strict principles that they follow. You can't just be moving any type of way and call yourself a devout Christian. Okay? That's just like facts. So it's just like, girl, are you really going to commit to that type of lifestyle? Or is this just your scapegoat? All right. Child, a mess. Yeah, it's very toxic relationship. Right. Whole time, all we care about you talking about is Junior. Okay. Okay, for real. He said the Rockheads crashing all the way out, crying how Jaden said the 24-hour and how Blue posted another woman as his picture. Right. They slow AF. Jaden said keep him. She sure did. Yep, they missed that part. Exactly. Okay. Clock it, roll. He said, nah, she going back down to the church to do a yes, since her and Blueface right. Now she trying to get to her bag now. Just a minute ago, you was willingly in quote unquote jail, okay? Doing a 4-year sentence for a man instead of handling your business. Okay. Okay. You better, you know, she would want to do what she needed to do now because later on, especially 4 years, ain't nobody gonna care. She will be a thing of the past, okay? So it's just like Eminem said, okay, you only get one shot. Do not miss the chance to blow, because opportunity comes once in a lifetime, okay? You said Chrisean got busted hating on his kids. Oh wow, really? Child, where you see that at? I'm sure she was. He said, I can't with this sacrilegious behavior, right? And didn't she forsake God to pursue that man? Exactly, and did. And did. Okay. Like, girl, please. 1 second. It's like anybody believing that she's truly like following the Lord. Okay. You gotta be slow. All right. And that's what it's giving. She's so jealous of those babies, and that's that. Right. That part. She's competing with Jaden when it's not about neither of them. It's about those babies. Yeah, they will always be that part. First, and Snacker Grinch can't ever win that competition. Exactly. Exactly. She wants to be his number one priority, honey. Jesus is definitely the way. You said, well, how is she cutting ties to her baby father? They sealed. I thought, Christians can't be just walking out of marriages, right? having the child out of wedlock, looking at, okay. You say, ain't no way I'm gonna get a ninja tatted on my face. Yeah, very weird. Very weird. I don't never want to be that in love, child. And that's crazy work. Okay. That's crazy work. You say this mess is getting passed, but definitely entertaining. I'm so weak, right? You said because we can see the pattern in the plays. Yeah, they have the same process each time to draw interest into the ish show of a family. Exactly. Exactly. You said a Zoom wedding is not a true wedding. It's fake, and we've been clocking each move that's stagger space. Exactly. Exactly. We be calling it. And it's crazy how literally we was on point the whole time. Okay. It was on point. Okay. Let's see. And because we could see the pattern. Oh, I just read that one. He said blues tattoos on her face. Idolatry much, right? Hey, Connie. You said always the girl with the blue face tattoo always got her followers out here loud and wrong because she always lying and they believe her. Exactly. Hello? For real, for real. So you're fine sending sea moss your way. It's different with help. Oh, okay. So from allergies. Good to know. I may have to get me some, child. I used to get the sea moss gel, but yes, I think that's probably exactly what I need. Thank you. Yes. You can't just leave your husband, Chrisean. You're a Christian woman, right? And y'all have a son together. I don't think Jesus would approve of you just walking away. Being married means y'all are one now, right? I'm so weak. You said Chrisean turned herself off all from her actions during her pregnancy and the treatment of June. Yeah, the average person loves, protects, and puts innocent children first. Her 15 minutes is a right. Right. Hello? You said Krishan ain't no Christian. She's an imposter. Yes. Yes. Crying tears for manipulation. Discernment is key. Exactly. Yes. She is fake. Boo-hoo. Right. Hello? Okay. Come on now. You said Rock needed a Cali girl to pattern herself after and seeing how Blueface was Jaden put a target on Jaden's back. Right. Right. You said Krishan Rockhead always looking for attention. Yeah, Krishan is so obsessed with Blueface and Jaden Lexus and is. Okay. Spoiled brat syndrome. Right. That part. You said Carlissa didn't like she said Blue got 7 stepmothers and she the worst one. Oop, she ruins everything she touches. Child. Oh, Carlissa didn't lie. She said Blue got 7 stepmothers and she the worst one. That's crazy. Yeah, every time they fall out, she's running to the church. Every time. Never fails. Never fails. It's crazy. You said Rockaway struck me as a deranged fan more than somebody that genuinely cares for Blue. Yes. Hello? Okay, a deranged stan. Okay. Like, I couldn't believe she was breaking into this man's home, locking herself in the bathroom. All like, come on now. Imagine filming a show only to have one of the contestants, okay, because that's exactly what she was, contestant, um, you know, actor, actress, okay, um, basically refuse to leave your house, breaking up your window, writing on your wall with blood. Like that's crazy. Stealing your car and your money. Okay, that's crazy work. So that's why I really be looking at Blueface like a goofy because it's like, man, how many red flags do you need? Okay. And you just, you just like hitting that and not giving a damn about nothing else. Okay. You got to think big. You got to think about the big picture. All right. But obviously, Blueface is too damn immature to ever do something like that. Hey, pretty thug. Hey, love. You said clock is. She always gave super fan. Yes, sure. You said Blueface no Krishan is whack and we'll put up with whatever. Yeah, Krishan just want the cloud that comes with Blueface. Right. Right. Literally. Literally. She is a willing participant and he's just, taking advantage of that. Like, okay, you volunteer as tribute, you know, well, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna use the opportunity. Okay, especially somebody that's willing to give, like, you know, to give up all your checks. Hell, I probably would have played along too. Like, shit, you gonna pay all my bills? Say what? Hello? Okay, like for real. But you said Jaden has a very feminine, stylish quality about her. Chrisean act like a whole ninja. Yeah, she wants to be just to act like Jay. She's very masculine. Yes, that part. That part, very masculine. For sure. She is the whole ninja. I don't feel bad for her either. And she said she never wanted Junior. Yeah, she sure did. She was definitely trying to get rid of that baby. She was definitely trying to get rid of that baby. Hey, Chanel. Hey, love. You said I'm proud of Jada for speaking up. Yes, me too, honestly. Because they kept playing with her top. They was playing with her top. So hey, let her cook. All right. Let her be petty. Hey, CB Beauty. Hey, love. You said I'm proud of Jaden speaking up for herself. Eventually you get tired of being bullied. Exactly. No. You said Chrisean thought she was better than Jaden. Yeah, calling her face etc. after just having a baby. Jaden's glow up is killing Chrisean. Yes, that part. You said right. Aren't they the ones that said that girl looked like Stewie? Exactly, and it was, excuse me, the only honest thing they ever said. I can't, I can't unsee it now. Oh wait, see here y'all go cutting up. I'm so weak.
Good, bro.
Yeah.
I am so weak, cause for real, okay. Joe, that's crazy. You said that's the most honest thing they ever said. That took me out. Joe, a mess. Hilarious. He's not innocent either. Trauma bonding, yes. Attracting a cracked mirror. Exactly. Exactly. You said the busty cat community of Krishan. They be Jada's head about her, yeah, about her BBL, but not on Krishan over Junior, and that is baffles me. Right, it's crazy, insane. You said Krishan laughing stock at this point, crashing out hard as she, yeah, accuses someone else of doing so. Exactly, make it make sense. Okay, the pot calling the kettle black. Okay. Krishan Rockhead will always be insecure when it comes to trying to get Blueface to love her the way Blue. Yes, yes, Jaden and the kids. Exactly. He said we know why she runs to the church to pray away shit that she has no control. Yeah, like her fake marriage. Right. She definitely need a caretaker, child. Oh, cause child, this don't make no damn sense. Okay.
You fucking crazy, man. You sound insane. Do you realize that? You should be medicated.
Okay. Cause for real. For real. Hold on, y'all. One second. You said she wasn't serious about getting baptized. She just she just wanted a bath. Oh my gosh, child. Y'all are hilarious.
Good, bro.
Yeah.
I'm crying because for real, okay. The way people be talking about her hygiene, okay, it's been too many people talking about that. It has to be true. All right. For real, for real. Okay. Hold on one second, y'all. You said what got me is her saying Jada has no identity, which she got from Carletta. Right. Meanwhile, her face isn't even her own identity with big ugly tats. I'm so weak. Right. Child, a mess. That's crazy work. Crazy work. You said she tried to pull a Kanye, say I'm a Christian so people think I'm redeemed. Right. They really make me mad because Jesus actually does transform souls. Right. You got to surrender your will for his though. Exactly. Yep. Kanye's another nut job too. Okay. And I love Kanye. Now I am a Kanye fan. I really do like his music, but that man about crazy as all get out. Okay. And he did you know, a few years ago he did that gospel album, and now he just been doing the devil's work. All right. Saying and doing anything on the internet. And y'all see he back with Angela. His mom told us a year ago about a poor rock. Yes, he got her as his profile picture and everything, child. Like, that's crazy. He said trying to get paid off using the Lord as her narrative. Right. That part. It's crazy. Crazy work. But yeah, Angela another slow one too, because I'm not finna be second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Okay. I'm not finna be just another name on your roster. Like, I don't know. She's slow too. Okay. He said she can't have it both ways, can't serve two masters. Exactly. Okay. In the Bible, it says God is a jealous God. Okay. If Blue did not ask her to not work, she made that up. Right. She probably did. Hey, Quinte. Hey, love. You said Junior not crawling, looking directly at anything. Right. Eating real food, scooting, holding his neck up. Nada. Exactly. And this geezer steady meat chasing and false claiming to be of God. Exactly. Hello. Okay. That's it. That's all. It's crazy. Crazy to me. Poor baby. And even though we really, at the end of the day, we don't know what's going on with Junior. At the end of the day, I do feel like something's wrong due to just the fact alone that he's not missing any he is missing milestones. Okay, he's not meeting any milestones. He looks the same from when he was like 5 months. He sounds the same. So yes, I'm not talking about him, but I do, I'm saying genuinely, I feel like something may be wrong. And the way she's acting on the internet, I just don't feel like she's getting him the proper, care that he needs. I don't even think, besides that, I don't think she's even taking him to the doctor regularly. Okay. I don't. Because even if, like I said before, even if nothing was wrong with him, he was completely fine. Okay. Babies still need to go and get checkups. Babies still need to get, you know what I mean? I got 2 kids, so I know you have a whole bunch of appointments in that first like 2-3 years, okay? To make sure your baby, your child is on point, to make sure there's nothing, nothing going on, having to take certain tests if it's needed, okay? And I don't think she's doing none of that. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You said as a Christian, we aren't supposed to mark up our bodies, especially with a picture of a yeah, that's idolatry. Exactly. Hello? Okay. Yeah, we clock them all over here. That's why this is the only child. Yes, girl, we do. We do. You said Chrisean is saying all this mess no because she is hurt and embarrassed for the millionth time. Yes. And when Blueface whispers some more BS, Chrisean will be back there. Exactly. And it don't take much. He ain't got to do too much. Okay. All he got to do is change his profile picture, follow her back, And she'll be happy with that. Okay. Like for real. Hey Renata. Hey love. You said, did you hear she fought other? Yes, got no talent you're gonna do for you with those auto tune. Yeah, it's too late. Okay. It's too late. If she won't follow when Blue takes her back, it's a lame dance. Right. That part. Because Sean will get that fake ass pastor who fake married him to give him a fake divorce. I'm so weak. He is a goofy. And is. You said, see, that's why I have sympathy for Blue because he say all. I don't got too much sympathy for him either. No. It's a vibe all the time in my emo voice. It's a vibe all the time. I don't particularly care for her at all. She is unhinged and an emotional, unstable creature. Right. For sure. Sorry. Not sorry. Yeah, she puts Bruce on Blue. She probably do. He probably do. Blueface love the toxicity and do. He loves it. Loves it. Okay. 1 second. You said she was stalking him and then started paying him to stay around. Exactly. Money can buy real love. Money cannot buy real love, honey. As much as you like to put so much of your worth into money, okay, and other people's worth. Okay. Hold on 1 second. You said Whack need to let Blueface know that we the people said the jig is up, right? We do not want crazy and love. No, please. No, please. Okay. And don't. Keep it. Okay. Keep it in the files. I laughed, but at least Jaden owned the Stewie. Yeah, she did. She put in her song. Exactly. You know, hey, she said I'd be Stewie for that money. Okay. Hey, Miss Ooh. Hey, love. You said if she had on like a makeshift garbage bag getting baptized, right? Usually a person wears white, crazy. Yes, okay. And we side-eyed that when we first seen it. Okay. I'm like, no, I done grew up in a Christian family home, and being a child in church, I've never seen okay somebody get baptized in black. We had to wear white; it was a requirement. Okay, so yeah, I always thought that was crazy. And they all try to run to the church once the heat is coming. Exactly. Yes, rest in peace to Ronnie and justice for Ronnie. Okay, please. You say game been the same, wilding out, crashing out. Yes, I miss the old Kanye too. Yeah, I agree, but at least Kanye has actual talent. Right, Ro? Yes. I'm sorry. I love his music, but no, he's just a strange man. Okay. He really, really is. Let's see. You said I could care less what crayfish do. I just hope she not taking it out on poor Junior. Yes, that part. I thought about that too. That did cross my mind because I'm like, now that she's not with him and he's doing all this internet stuff, following dozens of females, okay, and not giving her attention. Like, yeah. Okay. She definitely could be getting frustrated in the background and hopefully, let's just pray that that baby ain't affected by her under stress. Okay, y'all know how she get when she's stressed out and when she, you know what I mean, and she don't give a damn who it is. She don't. He said Blue said he chose Chrisean because she was willing to make a fool of herself to show her. Yes, I can't remember where I seen that at, but I do remember him saying that. Was that in one of his interviews? I think it was in one of his interviews that he did. But yes, I remember him saying that. That's crazy. No. It's crazy. You said what work? That low vibrational song she put out with an egg. Right, I seen that. I was like, wow. Y'all definitely could have kept that. Okay. Oh shoot. Yeah, you said so glad I checked into your channel. Shout out to Grape T. Yeah, shout out to him. You say your content is enjoyable and interesting, intelligent, and entertaining. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that, Jazzy. Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate you. And I appreciate you being here. And you said Junior is so cute, but we have to tell the truth. Something is very wrong. Yeah, he's the same. She set this child up to not thrive. Yeah, she got no care while pregnant, drank and smoked. Exactly. You know, heavily, heavily. Okay, and did not care. She wanted something to happen to that baby. Okay, but I think this is low key like a hidden lesson. Okay, because she wanted to have a baby so bad by this man. She wanted to be Jaden. Okay, she wanted to be a BM too. She wanted to get in on the, on that. All right. Okay. Mm-mm-mm. And now, you know, now eventually, she's gonna have to do what she needs to do for that baby, because the older he gets, you know, the more obvious it's gonna be, and she has no choice but to. Okay. Now, as quiet as people have been around her about that, I really hope that's not gonna be them after, like, 2 3, his 2-year birthday pass. Okay. And he's still not thriving as a child. Like, for real. Eventually somebody gonna have to say something, or like, if she's not gonna get it, if it's not, you know, somebody has to step in for this baby. Okay. People don't already, outsiders don't already try to, get help for that baby, but nothing's happening. I done seen all kind of people talking about they contacted CPS, and you know nothing still hasn't happened. So it's like it's probably gonna take for somebody around her to, you know, be real with her. Okay. You said I feel so sorry for baby Krishan because he doesn't have a chance in this world. Yeah, with a mother like Rockhead. Right. That part. He said Blue is a clown too, but he didn't lie to Krishan. He told her, I'm not faithful or loyal. Exactly. He sure did. He sure did. Okay. Yes, hit that like, okay? Please and thank you. He said, I like when people can have a sense of humor about themselves. Shout out to Jaden. That part. That part. She took it to the chin. She did. And it's nothing like confidence. I definitely believe that everybody should be confident in themselves. Just be humble about it. For real, for real. He said, Whack needs to know more. Whack needs to know no more crazy in love. It could quickly turn into Dateliner 2020. No, for real. For real, for real. He said the sizes of Junior, he looks like he is declining. Yeah, he not growing. He look like a 5-month-old baby. He do. He honestly does. Yeah, Angela ain't no better at all. At all. You said I didn't know you could get baptized every 30 days. Right? Child amaze. Let's see. You said I thought about that as well. Concerned about the baby. Yeah, she loves a man more than herself and allegedly her child. Right. Even Blue said that about her. Right. That part. She do. And that's never, you got to love yourself, honey. You got to love yourself. He said, wait, Angela, the female that Blue and Jaden, they were in a poly relationship. She also pregnant. Is this the same girl? Oh, no. That's Jiggy. That's Jiggy that they was a throuple with, but Angela is actually the girl he was with before Jaden. Okay, so she actually has been around for a while too, like in high school or something like that. Okay, yeah, and she's still in the background trying to be number one too. That's why I said, Rashawn, you're not the only one trying to be the only one. Okay, and that man do not care. He gonna have his different variety. He gonna have different flavors. Okay. He said their relationship will never work ever. Yeah. Yeah. If it has not happened yet, it will never happen. Exactly. And it is time to move on. Can't force it. You can't force it. Obviously, this isn't, you know, quote unquote, the man of your dreams. Okay. You want him to be this faithful, God fearing, okay, loving man. And that's just not him. He will never be that. Okay. He will never be that. So no matter what you do, how many sacrifices you make, it's never going to matter. Because he's still at the end of the day, he gonna do what he gonna do. And he not gonna give a damn. As long as he's satisfied, that's all he care about. Okay. That is all he care about. And she stayed like she always talked about, oh, discernment, obedience, when she does neither. Okay. Okay. Like for real. It's crazy. What's not meant to be will not be. Let it go. Okay. And Jada needs to do the same thing as well. Because clearly Blueface wants to be Blueface. Blueface wants to do his thing. But see, the thing about Blueface is he want to do his thing while still having control over, situations with women. Like that's not how it works. Okay. He want to have his cake and eat it too, baby. It don't work like that. And any female that's going for that or accepting of that, you're setting yourself up for a heartbreak at this point. Okay. This man done already showed you who he is. He done told you who he is. He's never going to be faithful. Okay. So it's just like when is it going to click in our head that this just ain't for us, no matter how bad we want it to be, no matter how much we want to fight for it. It's just if you have to fight for it, chances are it's not worth it. Okay. Because somebody that wants to truly, genuinely be with you ain't gonna have you fighting for it. It's equal energy. It's called reciprocation. All right. And that comes naturally when somebody actually truly loves you. All right. But to be constantly getting your face played in, all right, constantly going for these games and antics and still taking him back, never holding him accountable, just, yes, sir. Yes, master. Like, come on now. And then you wonder why you're miserable. And then you wonder why you're depressed. Okay. But you clinging on to this tiny little thread of, you know, the tiny little thread, okay? That's about to snap. It's just not worth it. Okay. And he said, I'm worried about Junior also because she lost Blue. Yeah, she got rid of Ronnie, so she can't run to him now. So I hate to think, but she may feel that she has no more use for right. She gonna be, she could, let's be honest here. She could very much take her anger out on him, even if she doesn't, let's say, like, even if it wasn't physical, she could be like shouting at him, getting frustrated with him easily, like, you know what I'm saying? And Chrisean is a very impulsive person, like we talked about, I think a couple nights ago. you know she don't think before she does things. She does it, and if she's in the wrong, she's not gonna say she's wrong. She's never wrong. Okay. So yeah, I'm definitely concerned about Junior for sure. Yes, hit the like, okay? Please and thank you. You said that relationship will never work. If the shoe doesn't fit, take it off. Exactly. God doesn't create chaos, so obviously y'all are not a fit. Right. Hello? And I would think somebody that reads the Bible so much would know that. Okay. Yeah, most people I know were saved for years before marrying their God sent. Exactly. Exactly. That's another impulsive decision she made. Oh, we're married. Let's do a ceremony on Zoom and with the phone sideways and let's just do it. Okay. Ciao. So let Junior have been my grandbaby. I would have been on the doorstep, right? Hate me all you want. Junior would have already had help. Exactly. Oh yeah, yeah. I don't play about them kids. I do not play about them kids. Yes, it was one of his interviews. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, I can't recall which one, but I remember him saying that. Yes. Yes. I can't remember which one either. I'm trying to think. See, y'all gonna have me doing some research. You said what baby Junior? Oh, when baby Junior turned two, what excuses would she make? Right, for Junior not walking, talking. Exactly. Chrisean Rocket, you can't hide Junior condition forever. Exactly. Still ain't seen this baby crawl. Nothing. Nothing. Okay. It's crazy. He said my son and Junior share the same birthday. September 3rd, I was showing my son some videos of Junior. All he said was, Ayo. All I could do is like, oh, Joe, not Ayo. No, but for real. And that's crazy how even, he could see, what's going on or allegedly. Okay. And people be wanting you to feel like people be trying to make you feel bad for talking, speaking on it. But it's like, I'm just talking about what I see. Okay. Like, and then not even that, we all saw her drinking and smoking while she was pregnant on camera, on TV, everything. Okay. She knew she was on camera and still hit the weed. Okay. That's crazy. Like, you really don't give a damn. You know? To do it behind the scenes is one thing, but to do it straight up on camera, like it's just cool, is insane. Okay. Sorry. I'm sorry. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. Hold on, y'all. 1 second. You said I'm not judging, but based by her action, she could pray or get baptized. The God I know do not hear evil hearts. Right, Connie? Hello? Okay. It's crazy. You said we all been concerned about the baby. Yeah, someone needs to get the baby, remove him. Remove him immediately. If something happens to him, everyone needs to be in jail. Right. No, for real. And it's sad, man, to watch. It really is. My heart goes out to that baby for real. Like, this is crazy. And that's why I will keep saying she really had no business having no baby at this moment in her life. I'm sorry. She was nowhere near equipped to be a mother. She's just, you know, she's not a good person. She's not a good person, and she's not a very responsible person. Okay. Let's see. The pastor I will watch, he and his wife had a baby together as teens. He said they went separate ways, got saved and celibate, got worked on them for a few years separately. Then they married and had more kids. Oh, okay. Nice. That's what's up. That's what's up. I like hearing stories like that. People that, change their life around and, do better. He said part of the fruits of the spirit is patience and long suffering. Yeah, that's why I say God likes to isolate the people he's working on. Oh yeah. Yeah, she ain't went off into isolation except jail. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, for real. That is facts. Are you in the bushes, Mimi? Hey. Hey, love. Hey. We said we're not talking about a child. We are stating the facts. We're not living in rock tar world. Right. And they mad. Y'all mad. Okay. Child. A mess. Okay. But anyways, y'all, I just wanted to briefly speak on that again. Okay. Let's see. 1 second. 1 second. Now let's watch this Blueface interview really quick. 1 second. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, y'all. All right. Okay. Let me share my screen. All right, y'all. Shout out to House of Blues. It says Blueface most recent interview from a level 3 prison yard at Lancaster State Prison. Okay. Hashtag free Blueface. Well, let's get into it, y'all.
Hey, it's Blueface, top of the yard gang, and all that. Shout out to y'all coming out hooping with us, man. Showing love to the yard, man. We out here, we outside. We at Lancaster State Prison, level 3 to be exact. Not a 50-50 yard, none of that. It's full GP, 100%. It's a lot of misery out here, so when y'all come out, y'all give us something to, feel free a little bit. I don't feel like I'm in the pen right now. I feel like I'm at the park or something.
So how you been coping? How you been holding up?
Me, man, I'm in here. I'm short time and just passing through, so I'm here for the experience, man. I ain't up, I ain't down. I'm just in the middle, trying to get through.
Have you learned anything since you've been here? Anything you could take home or,
Hell yeah. I learned a lot. I learned, patience, virtue, paying attention, let things play out before you throw yourself in the middle of it. So patience is the key, though. Got a lot of patience in here, man.
What's the first thing you're going to do when you touch down?
Oh, man. First thing I'm going to do when I touch down, man, I'm going to see my family, see my kids, get back to the work, get back to the music. Try to come back here, man. Hopefully I come back here with y'all one of these times, man, and
Absolutely.
let them know you can go from here to there,
Absolutely,
That's really
man.
what it's all about. I should go far. It go farther than, just y'all coming here today and leaving tomorrow or next year, whenever y'all come. This shit lasts forever, Some of these guys ain't gonna never get out of here. So days like this, man, shit keep them going. That shit go for a year. Lasts a day for y'all, but it's gonna last years for us.
Absolutely.
It's been the best day since I've been here.
That's love, man, for real.
Hell yeah, I appreciate y'all, man.
Any message to the youth out there?
Oh man, don't come here, bro. It's boring. It's lame. It's not cool. We're not promoting it. Stay in school, man. And stay in school. Really appreciate y'all.
Thank you
bro.
so much, man.
Love, bro.
Much love.
Hanging in. Hey, it's Blueface, top of the yard gang, and all that. Shout out to y'all coming out hooping with us, man.
Okay. So, I mean, I did like some of the things that he said. I mean, it sounds good, but hopefully when he gets out, he stands on that. Okay. Um, you know, so but he could be pretending for the cameras. No, when there's a camera, he gonna put, he gonna conduct himself a certain way. Just depending on the person, all right? But I hope he mean what what he said, some of the stuff he said as far as his children, seeing them when he gets out, and you know, at least he's not, you know, promoting being in jail, okay? Um but yeah, I mean, I guess it's good to see him in good spirits, okay? Because the jail can be a very depressing place, okay? So I mean, hey, you know, what y'all think? What y'all think about this, okay? And it's mighty funny. I'm still stuck on that chain because I'm like, how you got a chain in jail? Like that's a different kind of jail. Like, okay. Um, it says oh, I can see the growth. The fact he's encouraging the youth to stay in school is amazing. Yeah, it says yes, Javon and Journey need their dad. So he said the first thing he's gonna do is visit his family and his kids, and we all know who that is. Side note: Blue gonna bleed rock so bad when he see Junior still a newborn child. And okay, I wasn't gonna say it. I'm glad somebody said it. It says he annoys the F out of me, but I'm also incredibly impressed. How the F you get a nice quality interview on the yard, filmed, edited, and posted within 24 hours of you and Rock's breakup? I'm so weak. And you could tell it's after the breakup because he doesn't mention her once. Right. Yeah, that's crazy. Interview in a prison yard is diabolical. Blueface changed the game with this one. I'm weak. I appreciate his changed tone, his changed tune, I'm sorry, on being inside and not encouraging the youth to repeat his footsteps. Yeah, as for circus commentary, how does this man manage to ish on Rock in 24 hours? This is diabolically petty, and I'm here for it. Didn't mention his wife or son, and we all know he's talking about his kids with Jaden. Right. Right. Okay. I ain't gonna lie. He kind of ate. Mr. Boy, the internet born without him, but I hope he's better mentally, right? Jonathan looks happy and healthy. I hope he continues the right path for his babies. That part. That part. They ain't saying nothing about seeing his wife. Nothing. Nothing. It says people hate on Blueface when he's really just a damaged kid that comes from a separated household. And is that growth we see? Yeah, he looks like he actually gained some weight finally. Maybe he was doing cocaine while he was out. It's crazy that he had to get locked up to gain weight. He actually looks healthier, way healthier. Yeah, he do. Minus the hideous face tats, okay? He does seem to be, somewhat level-headed, okay? But I don't know because you was just with Chrisean, so you can't be too, you know, in your right mind, okay? So, but yeah, okay. I just wanted to briefly go over that real quick. Let me see what y'all are saying in the comments, okay? 1 second. You said Blue done got a little swole, right? He sure did. You said Chrisean Rocket is ashamed of Chrisean Jr. condition, that he is not like Jaden Alexis kids, especially Journey. She can't stand it. Yeah. That's what it's given. I mean, that's what it do be given sometimes. Okay. He said I can't wait until Blueface touchdown. Yeah, I know he will have these YouTube streams in the world trolling. No, for real. For sure. For sure. You said besides the extra tattoos, he exactly looks like Blue again. Yeah, that part. He do. He said Blue going straight to Jaden house when he gets out. That part. You said what's up with the jailers wearing sunglasses now, right? Yeah, that's different. I ain't never seen nothing like that. He said I do believe that he telling the above, seeing his beautiful children. I believe him. You believe him? Okay. Yeah, I do too. I'm sure he misses his kiddos. Is giving love after lockup. Child, nah, for real. He said, I'm glad he at least sounds normal. I was very concerned when I saw those pictures. Yeah. And all those doodles on his face. Right. That part. Oh, wait. For real. And he traded in his ramen noodles for some glitter and crow powder to make that change. Not in Arts and Crafts Week. I'm weak. I was thinking the same thing. Where he get that from? Right. For real. How? You said for celebrities having an interview or court date, they sometimes will allow jewelry. Oh, and glasses. Oh, okay. Interesting. I believe it because I be watching like little crime shows and stuff, and people that be in prison, like they be having like little dress shirts on and stuff like that. So maybe that's kind of the thing that's going on here. And he said, don't know when this interview took place, but Blue actually looks relieved. He do. He sure do. He said Blue is a clown, but he is funny AF. I can't lie. Yes. Yeah, he do have his moments. Yes, like the video, okay? Hey, Hunalot. He said, I'm tripping. Chrisean and Cardi are following each other. Who watching who? But clearly Chrisean just started following her on that page. Interesting. Interesting. I'm sure gonna be nosy. He said, that's so true. Blueface don't really give a crap about Chrisean or that fake marriage. Yeah, he just going along with Chrisean nonsense because she paying him. Exactly. That's what it's giving. That's exactly what it's giving. Okay. He said Blue is responsible for his actions, but let's not forget what Wax said. He listened to Chrisean when going to Vegas. Y'all remember that case? He had probation and she convinced him to go. Oh, was that the time? Oh, yeah. When they was in Vegas. Yeah, that was when he violated his probation, huh? Because I think there was a Chrisean fan. That was basically, talking ish to Blueface, okay? And then Chrisean basically fought her, and then Blueface supposedly had took her phone. Yeah, is that what you're talking about, sis? Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. And it was a whole Chrisean fan. Ain't that crazy? How you assault your fan, somebody that supports you, but because she didn't support Blueface, okay, now she ready to Mortal Kombat. Okay. And he said maybe the weight gain is from working out. Yeah, not using rugs every day, which can appetite. He probably won't be jiggling like Jello, trying to lift heavy like in that video he showed. Right, not Jello, child. I'm so weak. Hey, Chicken Coop. He said this is the most free he's been since that demon lashed on him. That part. Yeah, I'd be happy too. I'm so weak. Right. Okay. He said yes, he was told by the judge to not come back to Vegas. He should have never went back. He know better. I believe Chrisean set him up. Child, a mess. I didn't know that. Oh, you know what? That is true. They did say he could not be on the strip and stuff, something like that. Like he couldn't be on the Las Vegas strip anymore. Like he was banned. Okay. That's crazy. Yeah, they did book him for theft, right? Yeah, you said Blue took that woman's phone, which was over $500, which was a felony. I believe what happened. So again, Blueface shouldn't have been fighting that woman. Exactly. Yes, because you know what's crazy? We did clock that on one of our lives. I think this was a while ago. Remember we were talking about that situation, and in the article it said like Blueface was like stomping her out too. Not only did he take the phone, but he like was supposedly stomping her. Okay. So yeah, that's crazy. Crazy work. He said he basically beat that case, but violated his probation due to Chrisean. That's what Wax said. Okay. Interesting. Yo, a mess. He said Blueface do look happy because he divorced. He do. He look happy to me. You know? Seemed like he got, a clear mind. Seemed like he, even though it's not, jail's not the ideal place to be, he's still like, it seemed like he's at peace. You said, I didn't know they sell sunglasses and gold chains at the Bird's house. Right. This is news to me. Okay. He said Chrisean definitely set him up. He told her Wack told him it's not a good thing to go. And she told him Wack is not his daddy. She definitely got him out there. Oh wow. See what I'm saying? This girl always got you in the middle of some mess. Okay. A mess. A hot mess. He said they charged him robbery and assault for that because he took it right out of her hand and it was an expensive phone. Yeah, they sure did. I knew about the robbery part, but I didn't find out later on that there was also he also assaulted her too. Both of them did. He said, I'm not on anybody's team because they all are a mess in the circus. Yeah, they all are willing participants in this drama. I don't have no love for none of them. I respect it, Chanel. I respect that. And it's true though. That's why it's called the circus. The way these people are moving, the decisions they're making, it's giving clown. It's giving clownery. Okay. Let's just be honest here.
See, when you do clownery, the clown comes back to bite.
Okay. Let's see. Chrisean also encouraged that fight. Chrisean loves violence and toxicity as her favorite element. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. You said that Joe weight looks good on him. It does. And he does look healthy or healthier. Okay. Because Blueface was a stick. Okay. So hey, he definitely probably in there working out. I mean, well, we don't got nothing else. Might as well work out. Okay. Read a book, work out, work on your mental because as much as reading a book is good for your mental, so is exercising and working out for sure. Okay. So yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm not mad at it. It's good to see he's in good spirits for real. You know, in an environment like that, it's easy to be in a bad mood or, just not being you know, in an uplifting type of energy. So I mean, hey, I'm here for it. Okay. I just hope he don't, you know, do that buffoonery no more with Chrisean. Okay. I think it's best for Blueface to just do his own thing. Stop trying to act like you know, stop leading people on and just, be be the player from the Himalayas, okay? Talk to who you want to talk to. I think that's what he wants ultimately is his freedom. He wants his freedom to do whatever the hell he want, but you can't do that in no relationship. So it's like, I just feel like, stop trying to, trying to act like you want a commitment, because you don't. This man has clear commitment issues, okay? And a man like that just don't need to be in a relationship, period. So I hope he just lives his best life, okay? And I hope Jaden and Chrisean moves on for real, and lets him do him. At some point you got to bow out of the circus, okay? Let me check the comments one more again. He said Rock put herself in a sticky situation legally. Blue doesn't have to claim Junior because he's not on the birth certificate. Yeah, I don't know how two felons are going to be able to be around each other anyway. Exactly, lovely. Hello? He said, when was this filmed? Are you sure this was recently? Yeah, this was yesterday, I think. This was either, it could have been yesterday, it could have been Thursday, but yeah, I would say within the past couple of days, this was filmed. You said, didn't he go out there with Jaden and Rockstar in the pool? Got on him. He didn't do nothing but cuss her out. So I believe Chrisean started that other one. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh no. He didn't go out there with Jaden. He went out there with Chrisean. Yeah, I know what are you talking about, the time? Because that's the time I thought that he had violated his probation, was when him and Jaden was, they had a booking, and I guess Blueface at one point had pushed some clear girl off the stage. So I initially thought that was the situation that got him, that caused him to violate his probation, until I found out it was actually the incident with Chrisean in Vegas. Okay. And her own fan, okay? Yeah, that's crazy. Because I didn't understand, because I seen a lot of people saying, oh, you're the reason he's in jail. I was like, I thought it was because of what he did at that booking. But no, it was that situation in Vegas. But yeah. You said the Most High set that man down so he could face his demons, right? Yeah, Rock is a succubus. She used X to control him while he's in there. Yes, her. Yeah. Her is wearing thin. Make him see the truth. Right, Dorothy? Nah, for real. Oh, this was filmed. Oh, today's Saturday. So you mean maybe it was Friday, sis? He said, I enjoy watching the recaps of Lost in Love. Not Lost in Love. Whatever the name is, I don't watch it, but it's an eye-opening. Yeah, Toxic at another level. Exactly, Connie. Exactly. You said Carlissa said one time that Blue and Dre were both on on substances at some point. They probably was. I'm honestly not surprised. I'm not surprised. He said, I'm glad to see this too, because he was out of it on one of Chrisean Rockhead and Blueface jail call. Yeah, I was like, he sounds like he's in a trance-like state. Yeah, like I'm sure he got his moments where he like, damn, like I don't want to be in here, da, da, da. But that's what jail is for. To kind of, when you do something, and you don't want to obey the law and stuff like that. I feel like jail is kind of a way to it's like a punishment, when, now you got to sit down and think about what you did. Okay. And what we going to do better, how we going to not end up back on punishment. Okay. And he said, if Blueface comes out still calling out Soulja Boy for a fake, yes, we know he hasn't changed. Exactly. Okay. Now you going to have to, he definitely going to have to walk on eggshells. Okay. He can't be, going for the foolishness anymore, because they're not finna play with this man. They're not finna play with this man. No, I think we went over his probationary rules a while, like a few months ago, and it's very, very strict. He's not even really supposed to. He can't even do too much on social media. Like, didn't they say they was gonna watch his social media? And he has to give them access to all his like electronic devices. Okay, so he definitely gonna have to move a little differently if he want to stay out. Okay. Hold on one second. That's why I say him and Chrisean being together is not a good idea. Cause I'm almost sure that he's gonna end up right back up in there. Okay. Like, let's just be honest here. Yep, Jaden did fight her because Blueface. Yep, Blueface told her to. He sure did, and she was, it's like Blueface be making his females attack dogs. Okay, it's crazy. Did that fan that got beat up almost did what Jaden Pika did to that soap opera act in Low Down Dirty Shade when she punched him? Child, right, for cheating on that show she watched. Dumb reason to get beat up. Exactly. Very dumb. Oh, it was Friday? Oh, okay, that's what I thought. I'm like, it had to been, this had to be filmed like, over the past couple of days. Hey, Grace. Hey, love. You say he probably on medication with for withdrawal, if that's the case. But then again, what kind? Yeah. I wonder if that Rock Tardy is sued in civil court because she should have sued both of them. I sure would have. Oh, I sure would have. Okay. And I don't think she pressed. I think she pressed charges on Blueface, but not Chrisean. Okay, which is insane to me. I don't know why she didn't. I would have been. I would have definitely been filing some paperwork, honey, because you got me effed up, fan or not. Okay, I would have been in there like this.
I'm hurt. Oh, my neck, my back, my neck and my back. Oh, I want 150,000.
Okay. Ciao, for real. What? Okay. Teach you something. You gonna learn to keep your hands to yourself. I'm the right one. Okay. I'm the right one to put your hands on. I'm at that age, honey. I am at that age. Now, you will be seeing me in court. My lawyers will be in contact. Okay. What? Stop playing with me. Stop playing. He said him and Chrisean will be back together in 3 to 5 business days. I'm so weak. Nah, he hasn't changed, Lords. Girl, I got a feeling you right, child.
Good, bro.
Yeah.
Literally, I kind of low-key feel like that too, but I think I'm just hoping for different, okay? For the opposite. Hold on one second, y'all. Yes, it does make you think. Absolutely. Hey, inspirational. You said blue looks good, healthy wise, not loud. Yeah, but that jail call seemed fake, and Blue knows he better back down. Chrisean, yeah, in hot water, right, right. And he says, staying away from Chrisean Rocket is the first thing he needs to do, right? Not to be back in prison. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. No, because the way he be doing, she's gonna eventually complain. She's eventually going to, voice her concerns about certain things, and things can go left real quick. Okay. He said, I can't remember if she said what kind. Oh, You talking about? Oh, you talking? Oh, okay. You said Joe makes you go back to the drawing board and strategize your life. Exactly, Dorothy. Hello. At least that's what it's supposed to do. You know. But some people don't be don't be getting the message. So I'm not sure where Crayfish is couch hopping. I am 100% sure they ready to get rid of her. Right, Connie? You're hilarious. He said Blueface stomped his own sister cat. He did. Yep. He said that that's what made her pee on herself. Sure did that day because Blue was stomping on her stomach. Hello? That's why when I seen that it said that she was stomping that girl out in Vegas, I believed it because I'm like, damn, didn't Kelly say the same thing happened to her? Because that whole situation that went down with Kelly and her then boyfriend or husband, I think he might have been. Um, I was like, okay, so she must have pulled up and then, her and Chrisean had got into it. But then when I started to do my research and stuff, you know, according to Callie, when she got there, okay, she was trying to fight Chrisean. She was trying to get her ones in with Chrisean, but then Blueface had some of his schoolyard crip homies or whatever, um, basically come out and whoop her. And then she said Blueface was doing it too, like he was stomping her out and stuff. And then after she done got mollywopped, then that's when Chrisean had jumped in, okay, and was doing all that in the video. Child, I was like, wow, how you do that to your own sister? That's evil. Now look at your karma, okay? That's crazy. But yeah, she did say that. She said he was stomping on her, and that's what made her, if you've seen the video, that's what made her, urinate on herself, okay? That's crazy. He said, I'm not a fan of Blue Bud, but I'm hoping he has Wake the F Up. Yes, me too, because the people are not here for the girl with the blue face tattoo. I'm weak. You said if he plans on making any kind of come up, it can't involve her. Exactly, Natasha. Exactly. Okay. Clock it. He said that fan that got beat up was probably told by the lawyers to go after the actual celebrity. Yeah, Krishan don't got the bag like that. Oh, you might be onto something, bro. You might be onto something. So that level of toxicity and trauma takes a long time to heal and change. Yes, that's a good point too, Black Orchid. Clock it. Clock it. Okay. It don't happen overnight. I'm sorry. It definitely don't. That's why I said, like, do y'all feel like this was, that's why I asked y'all how y'all feel about this interview, because it's like I want to believe that he, but it's like I said, is he gonna stand on it for real? Or is he just, is he just saying what he feels needs to be said in order to clean up his image? Or, you know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. He said Blue looks oh, I think I read that one already. Must have doubled up. You said we all knew he was and is feeding her jail talk. That part. Along with the other 99 females. Okay. Child, hold on, y'all. Okay, sorry, I had to drink some water. You said, can you imagine living with unwanted guests that's a slob like crayfish, get crusty panties on the floors? I'm weak. Dirty dishes pile up. Nah, for real. These two are so toxic. I can't believe it got to the point we watched them. Yeah, neglect and abuse of a child. Yes, like it's normal. A pregnant woman drink and smoke. Then after the fact, Junior doing a bad. Yes, girl. Unbelievable. It's unbelievable. I still am just like at all, like just that picture or that video that was taken of her in Walmart. Just I was flabbergasted. I still am. Okay. I've never seen that in my life. No, a woman not supporting the child's neck or the back. You know what I mean? And for one, well, actually for two, He was way too little to be in that contraption anyway. Okay. You're supposed to wait till your baby can support their own neck to be putting them in them type of like, the carrier, the little baby carrier. Like he wasn't old enough for that. Okay. Like, child, a mess. Poor baby. He said, I believe it was Blueface and he had some of his gang members. Yeah. Yeah, they jumped in. Yep. He is demonic. That's why I call him Lucifer. Okay. If y'all see anybody saying Lucifer, I literally was the first person to say that. And I like literally, okay. If you know, you know. All right. But you say, yeah, because even though Carlissa's Carlissa, Callie not about to let her mama get exactly. I wouldn't either. Oh no. Let somebody lay their hands on my mama. It's up. It's up and it's stuck. Okay. I don't play about mine. I don't play about my mama at all. He said Chrisean isn't a real fighter. She sucker punch. Yeah, she sneaky. I remember Blue Girls Club. The boxing Chrisean got beat up. Oh yeah, right. Yeah, that's all she do is sneak people. But people swear, oh, she could fight. She could fight. No, she just catch them off guard and try to hit as hard as possible. That's it. Okay, but yes, Wheezy did she was piecing her up. I ain't gonna lie. She was knocking them Mario coins out that girl. Okay. You said apparently after all that, Callie husband and her divorce. Yes, they sure did. Yeah, it was a lot of drama that happened after Blueface did that to his sister. Oh wow. Oh yeah, you're right. I remember that. They did divorce after that. That's crazy. Let's see. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I don't even know while we talking about pressing charges, I don't know why Carlissa or Callie didn't either. Okay. I would have sued her. About a police report and everything. Okay. Hold on 1 second. Because no matter the situation, like you didn't have to put your hands on them. Okay. You really didn't have to put your hands on Carlissa. Okay. And you damn sure didn't have to put your hands on Callie after she was already like beat up. Come on now. Who does that? You got to be one evil person to even consider doing that. Okay. Yes, blue moves are calculated. Oh, yes. All the time. He said she did that at Walmart for attention. She wanted to show off her snapback. Right. Most new moms have their newborns in a carrier in a shopping cart. Exactly. The car seat. Just put the car seat, on the cart, or, a stroller. They got I think she got a stroller now that lets the baby like lay on his back. Okay. Because we all know he can't sit up on his own. So it's just like, why the carrier? Okay. And it's mind boggling to me because it's like, don't you got, what she say? 56, 57 nieces and nephews? And you don't even know the basics. Okay. Hell, I didn't even know some of the stuff, before I became a mom. But when I was pregnant with my first child, I started doing research. I had people around me that are experienced, teaching me, how to, what to use, how to do this, how to do that. You know what I'm saying? Even though I kind of already, I have nieces and nephews myself. So, I kind of already knew certain things, like changing the diaper and stuff like that. But I still took it upon myself to learn. I even went to the library and got some books, for first time mothers. So it's just like, it's no excuse. It's just no excuse at all. You just don't care. That's what it's giving. Okay. Or she just thinks she knows it all and don't want to listen to people. That's her problem too. Okay. It's okay to take advice from people. You don't have all the answers. None of us do. No, it's actually people out here that know what they're talking about and that can help you. Like, it's okay. He He said Krishan has so much to say about Carlissa. Where is Charlotte? Exactly. Hello? Okay. Blue probably pay his mom insists off not to press charges. Yeah, he could have. He very much could have. He said Blueface do more. Oh, Blueface do have some demonic narcissistic ways. He do. That's why Krishan said and Blueface connect they mirror each other in many ways. They do. They do. Okay. That's why I say it's trauma bonding. It's trauma bonding for sure. Without a doubt in my mind. You said my husband used to like using a baby harness when we went to the mall. I liked having the baby in the wrap so I could easily breathe. Yeah, but I watched those baby wrap video 100 times. Yeah, the wraps. Yeah, they have certain wraps for like younger children, but when it comes to them carriers, like yeah, you know, as small as he wasn't supposed to be in there. You know, and the way she wasn't supporting his back for all like, no, he could have like slipped out of that thing. You know, he was so tiny. So it's just like, man, that hurt my heart when I seen that. I was like, oh my gosh. Okay. Insane. Insane. Crazy, crazy work. All right. But yeah, y'all, I just wanted to look back at that. Okay. Now, while we speaking about Blueface, let's go to his Instagram real quick, y'all. Be nosy. I want to be nosy. Really, really quick. Okay. So he still got this picture up of Angela. Okay. What is this? Oh, this is music video with NLE Chopper? Aren't they beefing? Or maybe that's just his verse. I don't know. Oh, he got him on there. Interesting. Oh, you know why I think he did that? I think I know why he did that. We're going to get into it. We're going to get into it, y'all. Yeah. Oh, it's going to be a good old show tonight. Okay. It already has been. We in here clocking it per usual, like we always do. Okay. Oh, he posting all his features. Okay. Soak City. He said, which remix did I have the most impact? Okay. Oops. My bad, y'all. I did not mean to click that. 1 second. Because I want to see something real quick. Okay. He finally took the Chrisean post down because remember, he still had it up there. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so he got all his little girls on here. It's the Blue Girls Club looking ass. Okay. Hold on. Trying to scroll down. Oh, he's following Lemmy. Of course, because he's probably gonna try to still do that Rap Queen West stuff. Okay. This girl called herself K Blueface. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. Let's be nosy real quick, y'all. I'm just trying to be nosy real quick. Well, she's not bad looking. She's a cute girl. She's a cute girl. Okay. Said 5-star vid. Interesting. Well, she changed the caption because she has said something. She said for you, daddy, or something like that. Okay. Something like that. She said, I seen it. I seen it. Okay. So you can see right here, it says edited. Hold on. It says edited. Okay. So she edited the caption. Okay. Let's look at her story real quick. Hopefully it ain't no ass in here. Sorry if it is, y'all. See if she posts anything about Blueface. And she's pretty though. She's a cute girl. She is a cute girl. I'm so close to 10K on this reel. Let's make that happen. Hey. She's not really posting nothing about Blueface no more. She was though, okay? She was. So, and he's following her. So yeah. That's another one of his another woman on his roster. Okay. He's following Angela as well. And a few other females. Child, this is embarrassing. Okay. But I don't know. I think he honestly, like, he could just be being petty because he done lost Jaden. Okay. And now he's at odds with Chrisean. So he's just like, he's probably just like, F it. I'm gonna do my thing and I'm gonna do what I want to do. Okay. Child. That's crazy. Yeah, she's cute. She is. She is. Hey, TK. Hey, love. Let's see. You said she a psychopath. She don't care about that child. She drink and smoke to prove a point. I'm blessed. I could do whatever I want. God got me. Right. Okay. It's all about money, material things. Okay. That's how you know somebody really, like, because God is not about that. Okay. It's in the Bible. It's in the Bible. You like, it's literally something in the Bible that says, do not put money before me. Okay. And that's literally, all she's after. That's all she's after. No. It's okay to love money, but you shouldn't love it more than God himself. Okay. So I just don't understand how she didn't know that it felt wrong. Right. That part. He said, I'm telling y'all, her brain is as smooth, slick, and speedy as a snail. Right? He posted Chrisean Ops. Child. Everyone knows newborn's neck and soft spot are extremely delicate. They need support. Exactly. It's common sense. It's common sense. Okay. It's crazy. She probably wasn't holding that baby right, because I remember Janet, starting to say something, but she kind of stopped herself. She was like, I didn't like how you was holding the baby. And then she kind of like, changed the subject, So I always thought like, what does she mean? Like, how was she holding the baby? Okay. That's crazy. A bunch of pick me dubbies. Right. Girl. For real. For real, for real. Chrisean said, why nobody tried to help? Oh, yeah, she sure did. Because they know she would snap their necks about telling her about her child. Exactly. Not even about her child, about herself. Okay. She do not like that. Talking about y'all could have helped me. Who approached Chrisean and be like, ma'am, you're not holding your baby right. Mink, mink, mink. Okay. Like, literally, let's be real here. Like, stop acting like you was just gonna take what they said and accept their help. You're not accepting of help, ma'am. How many times have people tried to help you? Okay. I mean, you done went to churches. It's been a few celebrities that done tried to help you, tried to offer some services for you and your mental health. Okay. It's been, people around you trying to help you. You don't want the help. So, I mean, all right, you're on your own type sheet. Okay. Good luck. Good luck thinking you know everything. Okay. Hey, Montanino. I needed y'all right now, so I happy I opened up YouTube. Aw. Yes, I appreciate you being here, love. Yes, yes. You said, oh, honey, he was definitely communicating with her. Yeah. Oh, yes. For sure. You said all those 304s look the same and are Dizzy Birds. Yeah. You got a point. They do. I will say he definitely got a type. Okay. Definitely got a type. He said, I thought this girl was going to medical school, according to Carlissa. Oh, Angela. Yeah, she is supposed to be, I forget what profession, but she does go to school for something um that has to do with healthcare. Okay. I want to say a registered nurse, but I might be wrong. Um, he said she saw that Asian girl as his profile pic and swiftly decided not to go out like such a chump like these other ones. There was definitely some post on her page referring to him last night. Child, yeah, I seen that. I seen that, child. Yes, he do like him some mixed chicks. Yeah. Not the shampoo, right? If somebody sent Crayfish a roll of toilet paper, Crayfish is having diarrhea. She's sick, honey. That girl's sick. Like, help, I need an ambulance. Oh, Lord have mercy. He said Rock is Blue Karma, the only one to confuse his mind. Yeah, for sure. For sure is. And she has zero motherly instincts. She do. Okay. Yeah, I remember Janet saying that, right? I always thought that was interesting. Then she stopped. I was like, no, tell me more, tell me more. I wonder how many times she slid down the wall in shambles, right? Probably switched up because Jada accepted his phone calls, right? Child. A mess. He said, I know, Gajane, you coined the term Lucifer. Yeah, the only lady stole it if it's taking credit. That one lady stole it if it's taking credit ever since, but I know. Thank you, CB Beauty. Okay. Hello? For real. It's crazy how fast stuff gets around on the internet, you know? Like, it's crazy. But yes, thank you. I'm glad somebody seen that. Okay. But yeah, y'all, I just want to be nosy on his page real quick. Now, moving right along, let's get into this new tea, y'all. Okay. So, I guess Chrisean has a performance coming up, y'all. Yes. Now that her and Blueface are not together, she is no longer locked up. Okay. She is no longer willingly locked up. She is free, honey, and she is going to have a performance coming up. Okay. So before I go any further, let me just share this post with y'all. Okay. Ciao. Now she want to get to work. Okay. So here it is, y'all. Shout out to Circus of Blues. It says Chrisean announces that she'll be performing her new hood gospel song at church next Sunday. Okay. So here's the post. It says March 30th, DC, Maryland. Come praise and worship with us. Sunday service, Faith City Central. Okay. I'll be performing Yahweh. I will be performing Yahweh live for the very first time with Tim Bowman Jr., Arissa Divine. Don't miss this moment. Okay. So I guess she's back in her, anointing. Okay. She's back trying to play in people's face in these churches. Okay. And will continue to do so until, she begs Blueface to take her back. All right. Again. Child, a mess. Talking about she gonna perform Yahweh. And I hope the person that actually wrote that song, takes her to court, because you didn't even give that man his credit or nothing. Okay. but you want to get up here and perform a song as if you wrote it, girl. Really went on that podcast. Child, let's watch the video.
Like gospel or like hood gospel, I would say.
What is hood gospel? I want to know what hood gospel is.
Yahweh, Yahweh, there's only one way and it's God way. Yahweh, Yahweh, there's only one way and it's God way.
You are anointed.
Music like that.
You are anointed.
I receive.
I mean, you are heavily anointed.
Amen.
You think I'm joking?
No.
You gonna change the world.
Thanks.
Yeah, no.
And just do like gospel or like
Child, okay. Oh Lord, this shall be interesting. Okay. Let me know what y'all think. For the meantime, I'm gonna check the comments. Let's see what people are saying about this. Cause child, I'm dizzy at this point. Okay. It's too much back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, child. Okay. A mess. A mess. It says, oh, this is my girl, this is Tasha. She said a church that cares only about money and attention, because a real pastor, man of God, would not allow this person in the house of the Lord to play in everyone's face. Hello? Yeah, this is sad and a whole embarrassment, that part. And she actually have a beautiful voice. Okay, teach his own. Now call the CPS to meet her there. I'm so weak. And they think if Blue plays off like he don't want her and she don't want him, everyone will start like her again. Child. Could be it. I don't like how she play with God and everyone don't come together to cancel that behavior. Right. And when she with Blueface, it's all about him. And when they break up, it's about God and her son. Exactly. You want to follow your son IG so you can only follow your quote unquote husband and his business. Can someone please tell this lady she can't do both, love a man and publicly worship the Lord? Right. Hello? Clock it. Okay, she ate that. She ate that. It says, wait, did she make this flyer herself? Oh, yes, definitely did. Because I don't see it posted on the church page. I'm so weak. Why did I think that? I'm like, this looks mighty familiar. This looked like the same person that did the God's Plan little flyer. Okay. I'm so weak. Child, a mess. It says, but 2 weeks ago, she was just asking for 200K to beat up people. Hello? If that. Child. I feel like it was like a week, maybe like a week and a half, or maybe it was 2 weeks ago. But yeah, that's crazy work. That's crazy work. Back playing with God again, I see. Yes, per usual. And so she's only church going when she's single. That's what it's given. Okay. Hello? He says, brother, this girl got no shame at all. Back to pretending to be Christian soon as your baby father stops giving you attention. That part. And it says, didn't she steal that song, or am I tripping? She did. She did steal that song. Somebody wrote that for her, and she basically changed the hook to Yahweh, Yahweh. Okay. Everything else she say in that song, somebody else wrote that. And she has not given him his credit. Okay. And what kind of church folks will want to associate themselves with her? It'll be funny to watch her. No, because for real. To watch her burn all these bridges too when she starts demanding money from them to perform, and they'll tell her to stay home. And can you imagine the live rants about a pastor or church member? Right. It's a no for us all. Okay. It says they ain't break up. They're doing this to promote her song, but using God to do it. It's insane. Booking church gigs now. Yeah. Now she booking church gigs. Girl. You know we see what you be doing, right? Child, I cannot. This is crazy to me, okay? It's just too soon. Like, oh no. That's crazy. And then Arissa, ain't that Ain't that her like aunt or something like that? Or one of her brother's wives? Or am I tripping? I don't know. Maybe they just have the same name. But yeah, okay. Child, so she has a performance coming up. Interesting. She gonna do her little hood gospel to a song that she didn't write. Okay. It's crazy.
Well, I wrote this song for the Christian youth. I want to teach kids the Christian truth. If you want to reach those kids on the street, then you gotta do a rap to a hip-hop beat. So I gave my sermon an urban kick. My rhymes are fly, my beats are sick. My crew is big and it keeps getting bigger. That's 'cause Jesus Christ is my nigga.
Child looking at, okay. Oh, a mess. It's a no for me, dog. Okay. But let me check the comments. Let me see what y'all saying. I love playing that video. 1 second. 1 second here. Right. Not even her song. Right. Yeah, I know she didn't sit up here and make another cheesy poster. Nobody asked for it. I'm so weak. Cause for real, she sure did.
Good, bro.
Yeah. Okay, Andy, it's. You said performing is a stretch. It's just the A or B, not an A or B selection, Natasha. I'm so weak. Nah, for real. You right. You right. You said those church people are goofy AF. No, for real. Okay. Like it don't. I get. You gotta. I mean, you don't have to, but it's like you're supposed to. Encourage people to seek the Lord, but it's like if that person is blatantly playing with him, it has been for a while, okay? Like I don't know if I would even, I wouldn't even want nothing to do with the girl. Okay, not my church. Let's talk about how fast she disabled the comments. Not for real. Quick as hell. She knew people was gonna come for her. She knew people was gonna clock it, okay? And she's tired of people holding her accountable in them comments. So just the one song performance she didn't write or compose. Okay, right. Interesting. Okay. Is this the church where they have the kissing pastor? I'm not sure. You said, "Why I look like an obituary?" Child, I'm weak. You say he definitely has a type? Yeah, for sure. Who is the false prophet anoint? Who is this false prophet anoint a lot lizard 304? I'm so weak. Not the lot lizard. You said that wasn't even a full chorus or hook. That wasn't even a full chorus or hook. It was a haiku and a half at best. Yeah, and this liar called her anointed. Exactly. She ain't anointed by anyone but Lucifer, who is letting this zesty liar shepherd them right. Right, that part. Okay. Crazy. He said, I don't know who could take Jamal Bryant seriously anyway. This is the same jerk who said Jesus was living in his God-ordained purpose until he was past 30. Right. Right, that part. Not only that, but I mean, this is the same pastor that was sleeping with women in his congregation. Okay. That's not very godly of you. Okay. He said, Pastor Jamal Bryant lied when he said she gonna change the world. Okay, just saying anything, child. He said, I just sent you a gimmick advertisement again. Oh, Instagram, you gonna have a effing laugh. Oh, okay. I'm gonna check it out, sis. Yeah. He said it's a big nah for me. Right. He said Ronnie and Mookie said she stole people music. They sure did. They sure did. Hey, Toby. He said, what's good, Conchane? Hey, love. Chrisean is a born-again Christian. She's trying to figure out a way to make money for her husband. Right, child. Here we go again. Here we go again, y'all. A mess.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
You said, and it sounds terrible. Sorry, she wants to be a music artist so bad. Oh, you don't have talent. I'm so weak. Yeah, she did sound bad. He said it is rumored that Janet's ex-boyfriend wrote It's a Vibe. Yeah, he did. That's not a rumor, sis. He actually came, I think he did an interview with somebody and was telling the story of how It's a Vibe came about. Yeah, he did definitely write the song. He said, I wonder if Jay is gonna confirm or deny when her interview drops in June. Yeah, that's a good point. And I cannot wait. Child, I cannot wait for that interview. I know that's finna be juicy. And we're gonna be right here watching it, eating our popcorn. And he said Jamal wants to be the skinny TD Jake. So I'm so weak with these interviews with celebrity friends. Right. That part. TD Jakes is crazy, but not for real. Okay. So yeah, y'all, just wanted to show y'all that real quick. All right. Moving right along, y'all. Now, I just showed y'all Blueface and his little following, okay? Or who he's following, rather, which is a bunch of his little females. Okay. Now, Chrisean has went and followed a whole bunch of other men. Okay. Yes, honey, she sure did. She sure did. Look at this. Shout out to Circus of Blues. It says Chrisean updates her following list after her breakup with Blueface. Okay. So it says she follows Drake, J Cinco, and more after breakup with Blueface. So here's Drake, Champagne Poppy, J Cinco. Now she trying to follow Stacey Red, Lemmy Plummer, okay, Lemon Pepper. She's following Funny Marco. She's following the Ty Lil Show, okay, which I think is one of them Twitch streamers or something like that. Okay, child. So I guess she said 2 could play that game, I guess. Okay. So I guess she's trying to make Blueface mad or feel some type of way. Child. And that's why I think Blueface had posted all them little features he did on his page or put it back up. Because he's probably trying to low key, like, show her like I got features with big artists and you don't, type of thing, okay? Child. It says 2 wrongs don't make a right, right? Did she unalive Ronnie for nothing? Child. Sips tea, okay? It says it's the audacity of following Cardi B, considering that a few sources have said she slept with Offset. Yeah, like, girl, you're just shameless. That part. Okay. One of the closest people to you, or was one of the closest people to you, even confirmed it. Okay. Talking about you left your ring behind on purpose and all that. So crazy. He says, does she not know that her time is up? I'm so weak. That's why I said it's too late, honey. You should have took them opportunities and chances when you had them, but no. You're too busy sacrificing for a man that truly don't give a damn about you. You're just another female on his what Brianna say? You was just another female on his hit list. Okay. I just know she takes Ish out on Junior when they fall out. I just worry for him. Yes. Didn't we just say that? Okay. So trying to find somebody else in the industry since this one ain't work out right. Hello? Okay. Trying to do her big one. Trying to. Hold on, y'all. All right. It says, what's the point of following Zeus? Girl, got Zeus tied up in a whole lawsuit. You really think Lemmy about to work with you again? Right. Okay. But Jay's the one crashing out, right? And she just thirsty for attention. Yeah, this is why Blue never took her serious and made her embarrass herself because he knows who she really is. Right. Somebody said follow Charles Barkley, child. It says, why is she following Cardi after she slept with Offset? And that lady don't F with her, right? Crazy. That's what I'm saying. You know, at one point, you know, Cardi was showing her love too. Ain't no way I would have fumbled that. Ain't no way I would have not taken advantage of that opportunity or something. Okay. I believe this is a publicity stunt for the restaurant. In a week or so, she'll be back being his doormat. Yep. Oh, yeah. She wants attention from Blueface per usual. Yep. She do. She trying to get a rise out of him, okay? She'll forever be a male-centered woman. Yes, whether it's Blueface today or another man tomorrow. Exactly. Hello? Okay. It's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, y'all. So what y'all think about this? Okay. Let me let's see. 1 second. Says she has no shame. The desperation is showing, girl. Right. That part. Yes, hit that like, please. Okay. He said, don't none of them want her violent boy built managed behind. Right, Chicken Coop. Hello? A whole ninja. And she hasn't written a single song she ever performed, and that's a fact. That part. Okay. He said they're both, oops, 1 second. They're both very unstable. Why were these widows only following each other anyway? She's supposed to be following Jesus, and he don't have Insta, so what would them following other celebs ever matter? Right, that part. Very unstable. Like, but I think it goes back to the whole, you know, there's no type of trust in this situation. And in my opinion, when there's no trust, when y'all can't even trust each other, it's really no point. Like it's a wrap. Stick a fork in it. Like it's done. It's never gonna, you know, it's never gonna be the same. It's never gonna, y'all never gonna trust each other. It's always gonna be, you know, oh, why would you look at her like that? Or why is you, you know, liking her pic or messaging her or, you know, stuff like that. It's always gonna be like that. And nobody's gonna be happy. So he's a typical kid-like behavior, tit for tat, so juvenile. That part. Okay. And she's dude sender because she is a dude. I'm so weak. That's what Blue is just saying in that episode we watched last night. She really be thinking she's a dude until a dude yells at her. Then she's a dainty girl. Yeah, that's true. She's very much masculine. That's for sure. That is for sure. And I still think she undercover.
Frankly, I think she's an undercover lesbian. She's an idiot. She's a liar.
Okay. For real. Sexy Red called her a weirdo and crazy. Oh, really? I must have missed that. I know she had recently liked the post about her. She liked the post. It was like a throwback of her Blueface on live, and he was basically reading, you know, because they was doing like a Q&A on live. And he read that question like, why Chrisean look like she musty? And Sexy Red had like this. So I was like, ooh. And okay. It says, what man is going to want her with Blueface stamped on her face? She did not think this through. Exactly. Hello? I'm so weak. Because for real. Child.
Good, bro.
Yeah.
The ghetto. The ghetto.
Okay. Child, a mess. He said the way she was kissing Scotty and DJ Scott, she definitely... Girl, hello. For sure. For sure is. He said that New York clip just cracked me up. Child, I love me some New York. She is hilarious. She is hilarious. But yeah, y'all, let's take a look. Let's see. Let's go look at her little page. 1 second. Let's see who she's following now. Now she's following all these celebrities, girl. Hold on 1 second. No, she hurt. Okay, so it's 49 people she following. Cardi B, Saweetie, Pastor Mike, Funny Marco. Now she following B Simone, Tim Bowman. She following Blueface Dad. Following Glitter Gloss. let me Plumber, Scotty. Okay. Wait a minute. Here go the Arissa. Oh, so it is her aunt, Arissa Divine. Okay. So she must have been the one to, hook her up with that church stuff. Okay. I don't know if that's the church she be attending or what, but yeah. I knew that name sound familiar. Hold on, let's see. Oh, she's following Razor. Oop. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to scroll down. I want to see the dude she's following. Why she ain't following Offset? Oh my gosh. Sorry, y'all. I hate this mouse sometimes. Hold on. Oh my. Okay. I see Rilo. I know that's a dude. A rapper. Hold on, y'all. Let me do this again. Okay. Okay. Yep, there go Drake. Interesting. Interesting. So yeah, I guess she's trying to play Get Back, which is another, like, come on now. Someone who's such a Christian, you would know. In the Bible, it says to not seek revenge. Let go and let God. Okay. Child, a mess. Ooh, y'all. The circus is running amok right now. It's a whole lot of going on. Okay. Let's see. He said again that face tattoo and not thinking it through, how no man will ever take her seriously with that on her face is another symptom of her mental illness. Impulsivity. Exactly. Hello? I'm so glad you said that because I was literally just thinking that. You know, she never thinks things through. She never does. I was just saying that last night too. You know, one thing about them Malones, they don't think before they act. Okay, they don't. Okay. She always screaming discernment this, discernment that, but it's giving you're lacking that. Okay. Okay, for real. You said Krishan needs to go and get herself a career in something else and try and get her baby some medical help and leave. Yeah, the music business alone. Go to school for acting or something. She has no no talent. Right, Toby. You know? It's crazy. She definitely needs to not be focused on nothing else but that baby. And God, if it's genuine, okay, which I in this case I don't believe it is. I think it's mighty convenient how she was very quiet. We didn't see no, you know, we didn't see her in church. We didn't see her talking about church, nothing. She was literally up here cussing everybody out and trying to, you know, talk about people's skeletons in their closet. You know, that's what she always do, talking about everything else everybody else doing but her own. Okay, like March said, like her shit don't stink. Okay. Child. Focus on that baby for once, okay? And he said, oh yeah, she was definitely a weirdo with sexy red being her errand girl. Yes. She was D-writing hard, okay? She was. He said, the playing the same old game for like 5 years now. Yeah, literally. Like, you not tired? Okay. And I will say, I feel like, you know, it's only a matter of time for she talking about my man, my man, my man again, okay?
This is your man.
Yes.
Look at the screen.
That's mine. I'm gonna stick beside him.
And that's what you're going to settle for.
I'm gonna stick beside him.
Don't ever leave me.
Ever.
Good. Because I'd find you.
Yeah.
Type sheet, okay. Amazed. You said this girl is a little kid in the brain. Oh yeah. Oh, how that list of who she follows is contradicting her focusing on God herself. Hello, clock it. None of those people have anything to do with God. That part. Okay. And he said crayfish can't even make out one sentence, let alone write a song. If so, it may contain 5 words. Bro, why blue, bro? I'm weak. Right. They do be thinking, but it's never the right choice. Yeah, that's a good point too, TK. And she always talking about, you know, she be hearing God, baby. I don't think that's Jesus. Okay, I don't know who you hearing, but based off your actions, yeah, that's not Jesus, baby. Okay. Can't be. Absolutely not. And nothing good is gonna come to her life until she does right by that baby. Yeah, that part. Hello? If it was about following God and trying to be Christian rapper, she sure ain't following one Christian rapper. Exactly. Not one. Okay. You said we'll be back buried next week. No, for real. Okay. We know how this go. It's a cycle. We already know what's gonna happen. Until someone actually, you know, puts in the effort to actually stop the cycle. Okay. Not keep it going. He said a part of a fried egg baby is having ADHD and uncontrollable impulse. Interesting. You said I'm late, but hi. Hey, Dee. Hey, love. You said she's hearing one of her personals. Right? Okay. Whatever it is not of God. I know that. Yeah, boo, tomatoes. She has a nerve to follow Cardi B when you put wave on Chrisean Jr. face to prove Chrisean Jr. was making milestones. I'm weak. Right? Not only that, but you slept with her man. Well, her man at the time, behind her back when she was showing you love. Okay. And Cardi better not be following her back. Absolutely not. Now I was questioning if Blueface was just being bitter when he said that. But when Janet came out and confirmed it, I was like, oh yeah. Oh yeah, she did it. She was around her 24/7, her and Marsh. So I definitely believe she definitely slept with that man. Okay. That's crazy. Crazy work. He said, I'm not moved. This is a distraction from Ronnie. Right? You said her post is giving not her. She not smart enough. Yeah, definitely not. Definitely not. You said I'll hide in the bathroom to get to her. I'm so weak. Is she's following her back? She is following her back? Oh, child. I miss. Well, Cardi B probably, I don't know. She probably feel bad for her or something. Just like everybody else did when they broke up the other 15th time. Okay. And they kind of have similar situations. They both got some ninjas that they, swear it's true love, but, they be dogging him out. Okay. Messing with other women constantly, being womanizers. Okay. So they do have a few things in common, but no, Cardi. I know you don't see this stuff on the internet. I know she done see that Janet video. Okay. Is she following content creators with big platforms because she is preparing to go on her victimhood tour, make it Blueface? Yes, the villain, right? This girl is a one-trick pony. Yes. Hello. That is a very good point, CB. Okay, for real. Yet again, because it ain't the first time. And she wrote a whole diss track and everything, child, the last time. If she's following her back, the whole industry lacks integrity. Yeah, that's crazy. Chrisean should get a YouTube channel, do content on her baby and the health of him and him reaching milestones. She'll make money there. Yeah, she would. She would. And she always talking about, I can't name how many times she's like, oh, what she be saying? She's not vulnerable, but it's a word she be using. I can't think of it right now. But girl, you're not. Basically trying to say that she's open and honest. And definitely not, okay? She's only open and honest about what she wants to be open and honest about. Anything that makes her look bad, she's not going to speak on it. Unless it's Blueface. Unless it relates to Blueface. Yeah, Cardi weird for following her back. Not for us. She gonna lose a fan. Right. Like, ma'am, why? Okay. Is she not posting that child no more? Yeah, she not. She been keeping him off camera. She definitely not. That's crazy. And it's probably because it's starting to become more, apparent as to, his health. And we still ain't seen him crawling, walking, nothing. Holding his own bottle, nothing. He said, aside from her humping Cardi's husband, the fact that she disabled her child should be reason enough for Cardi not to follow Debbie back. Right. Yeah, that's crazy. He said, I have a theory. Cardi B was well aware of Rock and Offset probably set it up for her escape from him. Because any other time Cardi would have crashed out. Yeah. Yeah, or maybe she believed Offset, which I don't know why, but maybe she believed him because remember he had came out and denied it. So I don't know, maybe she feel like it was just a lie that Blueface put out, but I don't know if she doesn't seen this video of Janet, confirming what Blueface said. But Janet did come out and, yes, that did in fact happen. Okay, that's crazy. He said, unless something changed before September, absolutely not. Right. Right, that part. Okay. But yeah, y'all. That is the latest. Like I said, it's so much going on. And I did want to show y'all Carlissa. Let me try to find it real quick. If I can't find it, then I'll just save it for Monday. Hold on really quick, y'all. One second. Let's see. Oh yeah, let me show y'all this real quick. Cause I guess she had called herself releasing some song she did with Jay Cinco. I don't know who, like if it was her or him, but yeah, apparently they got a song out. Okay. Let me show y'all this. Okay, shout out to Captain for likes. It says new music dropped by one of Chrisean Rock's little boo things. Oop. It's called Hood Babies. Okay. Ciao.
D&D, I'm on my way, no, I can't stay. I got so much to that stay, food on my plate. Woke up for banger, I won't break for no pay, but if you play, we at your cave with them K's. My mama pray that I come home.
Okay. A lot of auto-tune. Too much auto-tune, but I guess. Joe. All right, so I guess that's a new song that's out or something. I guess it was Rico that had put it out, okay? Joe. Somebody said she needs to hang it up and go back to Be More. And don't forget to stop by a pediatrician specialist for Junior on your way there, right? I'd rather listen to elevator music than to hear another trash rock song. I'm weak. He said my ears can't hear what they're saying. Too much auto-tune, right? So we're just gonna keep reusing Rainy Days Flow for the 10 millionth time. So both of them need auto-tune. Perfect collab. I'm weak. So I can't believe there's going to be 40-year-olds trying to bump this in their rooms. I'm weak. So I'd rather listen to Ronnie, that part. Yes, rest in peace. He says, we don't want to hear nothing from her, but the cell doors closing. I'm so weak. Yes, justice for Quran, right. That part. He said, I thought she wasn't doing this type of music anymore. Right. What she call it? Secular or secular music? Whatever the hell you call it. And this sounds exactly like every other song she's made. Right. Wasn't impressed. Okay. All sounds the exact same. Yeah, it's giving Ice Spice. Okay. So this is what she broke up with Blueface for. So yay video can drop. She's a mess. Tell us what happened to Ronnie, Miss Hood baby. Right. Oh, for real. Okay. So yeah. He done released this mid song I don't even think it's mid. Like it's just to me, I don't know. Maybe some people feeling it. I couldn't get jiggy with it. Okay. Can't get jiggy to this sheet. All right. But yeah. Joe a mess. That's crazy. Hey Day. Hey love. You said I'm surprised she didn't follow little baby. Right. Right. I low-key forgot about him. You said her victim card has been maxed out. I'm so weak. Dog, cause for real, okay.
That's good, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, for real, for real. He said, what if he really Offset baby and Cardi last baby from somebody else? Oops, she admitted to cheating while pregnant. Oh, she did say that, huh? Child. That would be crazy. He said Tiffany New York Pollard is my favorite reality star of all time. Mine too. We were on the same age. Yeah, the OG baddie HBIC. I love when you play her clip. Yes, I love her. She was a huge part of my childhood. Love me some New York. Yes. The queen of reality TV, okay? You said that auto-tune hurt in my ears. Nah, for real. It sounds horrible. Too much. They put a little bit of too much on that. Way too much. Hey, it's Key. Hey, love. You said she'll have his face tatted on the on the other side of her face. Child. She'd be the type to do something like that. You said people still working with her. Right. Mind boggling. He said, that's right. Do not return evil for evil. Vengeance is mine. Yes, said the Lord. Exactly. Exactly. Somebody's grandma's definitely gonna be yes, girl. You already know. He said, to be honest, the song is aggravating. I'm so weak. Y'all are hilarious. Yes, it's Key. I haven't seen you in forever. I hope you've been good, love. It's so good to see you. He said, that's right. Do not return. Oh, I just read that. See, sometimes these comments be doubling up. Sorry, y'all. Thank you, Queen Tay. Yeah, they is on her neck. We are not letting up at all. Yes, cancel Krishan. Good night, love. He said, I've been thinking that it could be awfully. That would be great. You said hated it. I'm weak. Ooh, you said that's ooh. Child. He did say she was sneaking and geeking with a cousin or something. Child. A mess. You can't even understand what she's saying in the song for real. All that auto tune, right? Too much. Right. Where is Case wife? Okay, because I remember Janet talking about she was calling his phone to talk to her or something like that. What was that about? And the Rockstar so proud she performing Yahweh on yeah. That's so 50 years old bucket worshiping her like yeah. Yeah, child. A mess. I think it's good to be back. I got my car back and the keys to my new home. Oh wow. It finally ending a toxic relationship. Oh, I love that. Congratulations, sis. That's what's up. That is what's up. I'm so happy for you. Congratulations. Yes, yes. Proud of you. You said, so we just all gonna forget Ronnie reached out to the Vasquez family. Oh, yeah. To tell them Krishan was the one who pulled. Yes, allegedly. Now Peter's page can't be found. Oh, wow. Interesting. Because I haven't checked on it. in a few days. So that's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, allegedly that's what they're saying. They said that Ronnie, he definitely reached out to the daughter, okay? But yeah, allegedly that's what's being said, that he was, you know, ready to come clean or something like that, okay? He said, but yeah, the song trash, and I just know my rock tar mom gonna slap this week ish. I'm so weak. Not your mama a rock tar, child. He said, no thanks. I would rather donate my money, child, right? Okay. But yeah, y'all. Let me see. Cause I was trying to find that. 1 second, y'all. Let me see something. Oh, I can't find it. I'll look, I'll look for it, y'all. I'll look for the video that I'm talking about and play it for y'all on Monday, y'all. Cause I don't know where it is. I seen it earlier, but yeah, we'll just save it for Monday, okay? Hold on, let me check the comments. Oh, he went to Twitter. The family already knew who did it. The daughter didn't speak to him respectfully. Right, they did. Cause remember, I think it was the daughter who said that Chrisean had called her phone and was laughing in their ear and stuff like that or something. Like that's crazy. That's crazy. And then she said something. Um, she said like it's time to reveal who the true unaliver was or something like that. Not in those exact words, but that's basically the gist of what she has said. So, child, and then we seen, I think it was that Peter dude that posted the little video conference that was going on, and they literally referred to Chrisean as an informant, okay, and was talking about the status of her informant stuff, okay. So that was pretty crazy too. At first it was all speculation, but when that came out, I was like, oh wow, this girl is like really, really an informant. That's insane, okay. A whole rat. He said Taz already knew it was Chrisean who did it. Yeah, she sure did. She sure did. That's crazy. And before she even said that, we was in here saying we felt like it was Chrisean. Okay. Well, most of us did. That Ronnie was covering up for her. So he took the fall only for him to get out, okay, and be abandoned for some D-list rapper, okay. That's crazy. Crazy work. But yeah, y'all. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it right here. All right. I pretty much updated y'all on, you know, the latest on what's going on in the circus. All right. And I just wanted to do a show tonight to make up from last night because I'm sorry, y'all. Again, I'm so sorry for, drifting off to sleep for a little minute. But I'm glad that some of y'all still enjoyed it, enjoyed the live and stuff like that. Like I said, I was like exhausted. But yeah, so I hope y'all enjoyed the show for real. Thank you so much for pulling up. I so greatly appreciate each and every one of y'all. Okay, shout out to my love buds. Period. Y'all are my family. Y'all are just amazing, and I appreciate y'all, okay? For everything. Thank you for your support, your love, okay? Your kind words, everything. Y'all just don't know. I love y'all so much. And I will see y'all on Monday, okay? So I hope y'all have a great day tomorrow, and I hope y'all have a great rest of y'all's night. And don't forget, matter of fact, before I go, okay? Let me post the Discord link once again if you're interested. If anybody's interested, you can join the Discord. We will be watching baddies tomorrow, okay? And I do plan on getting back to movie nights, y'all. It's just I've been like super busy lately, but don't worry, movie nights will be back soon, okay? I'm shooting for next week, but I will keep y'all updated on that, okay? But yes, I just posted it in the chat for anybody that's interested. All right. All right, y'all. So again, I hope y'all have a great rest of y'all's night, and we will be back on Monday if I don't see y'all in the Discord, okay? So take care, stay safe, and stay blessed. Bye, y'all.